Hello, Junction City Today fans. I am your host, Craig Bielick. Did you miss me? We haven't done any of these for a while. I sure missed you, each and every one of you. I promise, I really did. But you've joined us at a good time because today's guest is Mandy Schill from United Way of Northern Utah. Mandy, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh my gosh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. And yes, guess what? She's here to talk about the great things that United Way of Northern Utah is doing right here in our community. And I'll bet you don't know everything that they are doing.
We have so many. I don't think I know everything we're doing.
There you go. There you go. Well, let's talk about what you are doing. First off, how long's United Way of Northern Utah been around? Do you know? Long time.
So here's a fun story I learned recently. We started as a chamber committee.
Really?
With the chamber and with the Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And then it was just growing and gaining so much traction. And then it became a community chest of Ogden. And then it became United Way of Northern Utah.
Isn't that interesting?
I don't know the years of all of those things,
yeah,
but that's a little history of United Way.
No kidding. So I thought United Way was like this big multi-national organization and they just kind of dropped into Ogden, but it's almost backwards, isn't it?
Yeah.
It started as a grassroots thing and then hooked up with United Way.
Yep.
That's
international. United Way is America's favorite charity.
Yeah.
Nationally, so it's pretty exciting that we have so many presences right here in Utah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's my favorite charity. I mean, it really is. I don't. Oh, now all the other charities are going to yell at me or something. But no, there's a lot of reasons I give the United Way, and one of the reasons is that I know you guys, and I know what you do, and I know that you know the places that need help, and that you'll make sure the resources get there.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yep. Yep, absolutely. We support so many different nonprofits in the area, so many causes, all to help families who are the most vulnerable.
Right. Right. Now, Mandy, I probably didn't even introduce you by your title. So what is your title with United Way?
I'm our Corporate Engagement Director.
Okay.
So I work with businesses to help them give back to the community.
Right, because you can have a United Way drive through your corporation, and then that money goes to the United Way where you guys can do what you do with it. Or people can even designate it, right? If they say, hey, I happen to know that, what's one of your charities off the top of your head?
YCC.
The YCC. Oh, I love the YCC. I love YCC, Your Community Connection in Ogden, a family shelter for families that are in crisis. They're one of your charities. So one of what, like 50 maybe, something like that?
So actually, I think there's around 700 nonprofits in northern Utah.
Whoa.
And any 501c3 can be designated through United Way.
Wow.
So we focus specifically on health, education, income, financial stability, and community leadership. But if somebody's like, man, I really love helping pets in need, they can donate to an animal shelter.
Right.
Or to like an animal rescue, or if they're really passionate, I mean, anything. So I designate through my own employee giving. We run a campaign to several different nonprofits.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So as long as you're a 501c, you can join up. I mean, like, there's no such thing as buy Craig a new Xbox charity or anything like that. It has to be a legit 501c.
Yeah.
Right?
Any 501c3 nonprofit, they can designate to.
That's cool.
So anything that's important.
That's cool. So tell me about your job. What is it? You told us what your title is.
Yes.
But what do you do? I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah. So I oversee all of our work with the Corporate Connection, which is really simply put, businesses who give back in our community through volunteering, through giving corporate gifts, through involving customers. So like maybe a bank wants to run a drive. They can invite their customers to bring in donations.
Oh, yeah.
So really, however businesses want to give back in a way that's meaningful to them, we can help make that happen.
Oh, yeah. I've seen like where they have specials like, this week, if you buy this donut, the proceed goes to the United Way. Or sometimes they ask you, do you want to round up? Your bill is $8.95 and they say, do you want to round up and give that extra nickel to the United Way? And then they also do things with their employees and say, will you commit and give the United Ways $100 this year? We'll take it right out of your check and give it to United Way.
Yeah. So Ogden Regional is one of our big corporate partners.
That is correct. Yeah, I work for Ogden Regional Medical Center. I'm an MD.
Yeah, so your staff.
Marketing director.
Yeah.
That's legit. It's legit. MD, marketing director. Don't give me any gum about that. Anyway.
MD, Craig Bielick, MD. Your employees gave over $14,000 last year collectively.
Oh, wow. That amazes me.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't amaze me in some ways because I know our folks and I know how giving and charitable they are. But 14 grand, that's good.
Yeah.
And what do you guys do with that money? I mean, we give $14,000. Where does it go?
Yeah, so a lot of places.
Yeah.
First of all, anything designated goes straight through.
Sure.
To where it was asked to. We have community service grants that help with nonprofits.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the Nonprofit Connection, which helps nonprofits get training, volunteers, and helps build their capacity.
Mm-hmm.
We have programs that are run out of United Way also. So the Welcome Baby program, which helps parents with children ages 0 to 3. We have the Student Success program, which is in or is going to be in every school in Ogden. And then we're expanding, it's actually a statewide program. But we're expanding more into Weber County and trying to get that resource for more families.
Right. Well, I run into business leaders and they don't know anything about United Way and they don't do United Way drives at their business. And I'm like, why?
So you need to tell them.
I know. It's like, this is one of my favorite weeks of the year at Ogden Regional. We have a whole United Way drive where we have, we put together baskets, we raffle them, we have a special meal in our cafeteria
Yeah,
on
I came
Wednesday.
this year.
Did
It
you?
was prime rib.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. I know. And that's a steal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Plus the money goes to United Way.
Yeah. And that's a great way to involve customers too, and just people who are there at the hospital can give back while they're there visiting family.
Yeah. One year, I'll never forget this, we did this activity where you could buy a pie, which was basically a paper plate with some filling and some whipped cream, and then you could hit your chosen administrator in the face with it.
I love
it. So it was a donation to United Way, and then it was just like that. I got pied in the face a lot. A lot, as you can probably imagine.
People are like,
I mean,
every
really,
day.
so much that it was pumpkin filling that we used that the rim of my hair turned orange for a little
my
while.
goodness.
I looked like one of those home dye jobs, that didn't go exactly right. But the point is it was something different. It was fun, and all that money went to the United Way.
Yeah, and it goes to so many places that help.
Yeah. So what do you want to say to people out there that, let's talk to the business owners for a minute.
Okay.
Because there are a lot of people probably watching right now who own a business, large or small.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a family restaurant. Maybe it's a multinational steel corporation, something like that. What do you want to say to them?
I think that everybody has the opportunity to give back. Everybody has a way that's meaningful to them. Like Ogden Regional is a big company, and we also work with HCA up in Brigham City and in Bountiful. But there's also small companies who can give back. They can run a drive. They can do employee giving even with 5 employees. Even with 1 employee, they can do employee giving. And also, they can engage their customers. So we're here as experts in helping businesses give back to make it easy for them.
Yeah.
So we want to provide the resources, provide the toolkit that makes it easy so that it's not a burden to help our community.
Right. Mandy has a lot of ideas. So if you've got a business out there, let her help you. You don't have to do this by yourself, all right? I mean, and there's a million things you can do. You can let your employees pay $10 to wear jeans on Friday to work for a month or something like that. There's a lot of different ways. She has it, man. Mandy can help you right there.
Yes.
Yeah. First off, let's get your website up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
And there you go. UWNU, I hope I said that right, .org, right?
You know your alphabet.
Just those letters, none others.
My son's
if you put
preschool
anything
graduation's on Thursday.
Yeah, I don't throw a T in there because I don't know that one. I don't know that one at all like that. What else do you want people to know about United Way?
Let's see. I just think that we're doing good and we need help. So there's so many thousands and thousands of families being helped through the nonprofits that we help, through our programs we run, through the donations we receive. But there's so many more families still hungry, still at a disadvantage to education, to quality education, who still need help.
Right.
And we need volunteers.
Yeah.
We need donors. We just need help in any way.
You need everything.
We need it all.
Yeah. If you're in a position to help the United Way, and virtually everyone is, please check out that website and call Mandy if you need to. Honestly, look at how fun she is to hang out with. I mean, this has been one of the best segments ever.
Yes.
You know, you want to hang out with Mandy, don't you? Give her a call and have her help you with your business and help the United Way. And the United Way helps people in our community. So it's fun, it's engaging, and you're doing a really good thing.
And it helps businesses too. So some of the things we've really been paying attention to as we build out the corporate connection is the value it has to the business. It helps to retain employees and recruit employees, employees, especially with the Great Resignation right now, and with people just out there looking for something more, looking to do better, looking for more. They want companies that give back.
Right.
And it helps strengthen brand, and then it also invests in the community. So those are kind of the 3 pillars we talk about. Is it helps with building employee recruitment or retention, and it helps strengthen brand, and it helps invest in the community.
Wow. You see that, folks? She knows what she's doing. And she knows what she's talking about. She knows all of her letters. She knows T, everything. She knows all of that. Mandy Schill with United Way of Northern Utah, thank you for being my guest today. No, like I said, hang out with Mandy. Let her help you. Let her help you help other people with United Way of Northern Utah. I'm Craig Bielik, your host of Junction City Today, the guy that you can't get rid of no matter how hard you try. I'll see you next time.